What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy with JMed's Brick Clicks. If you were a fan of G.I. Joe in the 80s, maybe late 80s, I got something for you. The G.I. Joe, or I guess the Cobra Stun. And this made an appearance in the G.I. Joe cartoon movie that came out, among other episodes. But it's a really cool build. It's not my design. I got the instructions off ReBrickable.com. I think they cost $1, maybe $2. I'll add the description and a screenshot of what the builder's page looks like on there. So if you need to search, or you can just search Cobra Stun, or I'll add the picture here at some point to go with this. If you guys haven't seen this, I actually still have my actual Cobra Stun set with my G.I. Joe figures that I had as a kid. I think it's missing some hubcaps. I know it's missing one of the flags, but still decent shape. It's been through some battles, that's for sure. So let's take a look. The back, it's one of the first vehicles that actually had a little gun on the back. Cobra's always retreating, so I guess they finally learned their lesson. Let's add a gun to the back. That way we can fire as we run away. So we got a seat there. Not much room of a seat there. That might need to be altered, but you can still stand there and drive. That's the actual driver's spot. The front two are the two gunners, so we've got seats there. And one of the cool things about this, probably the best feature about it, is it opens up. And just like the real set, when you can shoot from all angles, really, kind of just follow it. The turrets go up and down on the sides. So each side has a double gun barrel on it. If you need to shoot kind of going forward or off to the side, there you go. It's a it's a spot on build. I give the builder props on it. I sent him a message on there and I'm impressed. There's not that many G.I. Joe mocks on ReBrickable. This being one of the only vehicles, and you know, with the plethora of G.I. Joe and Cobra vehicles from the 80s and 90s, man, this is the only one. So that's a huge void that if somebody really wanted to dive deep into that and start doing some custom designs, that might be the place to go, because I know there's a lot of us that love G.I. Joe. I bought the full DVD set back in the early 2000s when they were super expensive. And now I think you can buy the full Series 1 or the original series for like $40 on DVD or I guess digital. And then I think another 20 or so for the Series 2 that came out in the early 90s after the movie. And I got the movie. So yeah, that's a really cool build. Let's take a look. I did get this. It's an off-brand G.I. Joe figure. I have a couple of them. I think I have Snake Eyes, I have Storm Shadow, and I think I have just a Cobra guy. I guess, I don't even know if it's a Viper. It's the Hiss, the G.I. or the Cobra Hiss. There's some generic Lego. They're really bad. I regret buying them other than the minifigs because, I mean, yeah, they're not the best, but for what this is, if you want to put Cobra Commander in there and have him driving it, tell me that doesn't look spot on. One of the other things I got just to fill it, in the movie, the G.I. Joe, the movie, there's a lot of snow scenes, so I grabbed one of the very few Star Wars sets that I own, because I really don't collect Star Wars sets, but I guess these, I don't know if these are snow troopers or what their actual name is, but they worked well to sit it, put in the seats, to fill it for like a Cobra army. And yeah, that's what I was going to do when I bought these. This is what I had in mind with these guys to fill up my vehicles. Oh, we got to put one in the back. You got to have our back gunner, which seems really weird during battle when you're in the heat of it, and this guy just sits in the back, and he is totally oblivious to what's going on in front of him. He's got his turret watching everybody else behind him. But yeah, there you go. So that's kind of what we're going to go with. This will probably be how I display it on the shelf. with these minifigures and Cobra Commander. Man, I really wish G.I. Joe, they've done a couple Hasbro things. That'd be nice if we got G.I. Joe, but the violence thing isn't gonna, yeah, that's not gonna fly, other than Indiana Jones. But different story, different different problems. I think it's gonna sit, this will sit pretty well with my custom Storm Shadow brick heads. So yeah, that's what we got for today, guys. Hopefully you liked it. If you got any questions, let me know. I'll add this, the instruction place to buy the instructions and the parts list at the end of the video. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.